Welcome in, Mountaineer Nation. This is another episode of our bowl series featuring myself, Sam the Man, and Marcus Dean.
What's up, people?
We're coming to you tonight to talk about the Cheez-It Bowl. Clemson versus Iowa State. This is going to be a really good game coming to you December 29th at 5:45 on ESPN from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Clemson, Iowa State, two teams who had their eyes on the prize at the beginning of the year, and both fell to grace. Now they're meeting in the bowl game, the Cheez-It Bowl. Marcus, who's going to win?
Well, this one's going to be very interesting, too. I mean, I look at this one as a tell of two teams that had came into the season with such high expectations, with Iowa State virtually picked to – play in the Big 12 title game and possibly win the Big 12 title game. They had everybody to come back from last year's great season that they had. They had everybody back from the team. They had Brock Purdy. They had Bryce Love as their tailback. I mean, there was no rhyme or reason that Iowa State shouldn't shit the bed like they did this year. That's putting it nicely. What I'm really saying is the hype train damn near derailed on poor Clemson. Clemson came into this year with all the hype, deservedly so, over the past, over the past decade, Clemson has deserved the hype that they've got. They've won 3 national championships over the last 10 years, 6 ACC championships, multiple bowl games, multiple bowl wins. There's, rhyme or reason why they had hype. They had the National Gatorade Player of the Year starting at quarterback, DJ Uiagalelei, who, in my personal opinion, is probably one of the biggest bust 5-star bust I've ever seen in my entire life. That kid scratches himself better than he can throw the football. I mean, my God. But in this game, it's going to be weird. It's going to be very hard for Dabo. It's going to be hard for both teams. This could go either way, but I think Clemson's going to do just enough in this game to win, maybe by a late field goal, because they have a little bit better athletes than Iowa State does, only because they have a little bit better quality of players than Iowa State. This can be really weird for Clemson. They lost Brent Venables. He took off to Oklahoma. Tony Ellett, like I said in a previous video, took off to Virginia. So Dabo has his new coordinators in sight that he hired within the staff. So they had other people coming in to replace them. So they're not really losing anything in terms of the plays and the scheme and all that stuff. They're not losing anything there. So that's where I think they'll have a slight edge. And I really think this is put up or shut up for DJ Uiagalelei. Let me say that right. This is his game to put up or shut up, because Clemson has coming in next year one of the best high school quarterbacks in the entire country from Westlake, Texas, Caleb Kubiak, who was a 5-star quarterback, of course. And he's from the state of Texas, and he's the number 1 player in the state of Texas. He committed to come play ball at Clemson. He signed his national letter of intent. So that means he can't get out of it. He's already signed as of yesterday. So this is DJ's game to say, okay, I'm here. This is my team. Rookie, you're gonna have to wait your turn, like I waited behind Trevor.
Well, and I mean, that's the thing, is he could come in from Texas and start day one. We know that. You know that without even having to give him the eyeball test. The Iowa's a 1.5 point favorite. It's a 45 point over under. I would actually probably take the over in that. I think you're going to see more than 45 combined.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Iowa State in this, and I think, Matt Campbell is a young upcoming talent. His name's been kicked around in this coaching carousel many, many times, and he's either decided to stay at Iowa State and he's committed there. I think this could be a really big win for Iowa State. Anytime you can beat a national powerhouse like, a Clemson or Alabama, Georgia, it's a big statement. And I think Iowa State's going to try to send that message. I think Brock Purdy's going to want to go out on a high note. I think I don't know if he's playing or not, but I would imagine he is, because he needs all the stock bump he can get for the draft. I think this could help really improve his draft stock if he came out and give a stellar performance and led Iowa State over this good, fairly good Clemson team.
Yeah.
But, this is probably one of the best coaching matchups of the bowl season.
Yeah, I mean, it's Matt Campbell versus your buddy Dabo Swinney. It's gonna be a hell of a game.
Dabo. But anyway, yeah, I mean, both teams started off, with bad losses right at the beginning of the season. Clemson lost to Georgia, and then Iowa State lost to Iowa, and they just kind of floundered ever since. But they both came on really strong, towards the end of the season. So this is another bowl game you might want to check out. It's gonna be good. Again, it's the Cheez-It Bowl coming from Orlando, Florida, on December 29th, 5:45 on ESPN. But I'm Sam the Man. This is Marcus Dean. This is our bowl series. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Peck it, poke it. Do something to it. But we appreciate you tuning in. Let us know what you think down below. You got Clemson or Iowa State and why. But for the Mountaineer Effect, let's go Mountaineers.